caught up yet. Righty, howdy, howdy, howdy. Is the chat showing? Okay, I apologize. The sun entirely. My phone decided it wanted to be updated, and it wasn't going to be happy until it had it, so we missed all the colors. I figured I'd just show you what I got. So more preparation will be going into it later. It would have been up in time to see everything updated. So I am also playing my game, so that's what you're hearing in the background. I wanted to just do them together, but I don't know if I can join the stream from here or not. I will find out. No. It won't let me in. Yeah. Can only watch it live. So, how y'all doing? Today I worked on, we put some cables on the top of the basketball hoops we assembled yesterday, and we installed a new fixture by the basketball court, and then we went up to the apartment that we're going to be painting, and I started cleaning out the kitchen. And that's basically what I did today. Yesterday we assembled 2 basketball hoops. What else did we do? We got like 3 things checked off that list. We fixed the toilet. Oh, I fixed the table today too. Wow, I can't remember. But yeah, we're getting lots done. Finished the fridge and scrubbed down the bathroom. And I think everything else will be ready to start painting in there. But yeah, it's fun to do a real busy project short term like this. Couldn't do it long term, but it's fun to do it short term project. I can't see the chat, it's not showing me. Alright, there we go. A tiny bit of color. We might get some reds and oranges maybe. Might not have totally missed everything. But I'm kind of tucked in between a camper and my truck. A campus in Tucson. I think they said it's like 2 blocks long. It's got all kinds of programs they do for the community. That's the right word. And I would love to be able to show. I'll have to talk to them about showing the place off. If it's even possible, I don't know. But they do a lot of stuff here. It's kind of nice. We had a few drops of rain today. Luckily, I had my raincoat and I didn't get wet. Joking. There wasn't enough rain to get wet. I did feel a few drops when I went over to get a shower. I think I got the humidity out from cooking dinner. Holy cow. I steamed the place up. actually have some tunes going, don't I? I may be taking a trip in April or March. Thinking about it. I was also thinking of getting that Calexico trip back on the schedule too. I don't know. But I got a call about camp hosting this summer, so I think I'm in. I just don't know where I'm going to be in at. So I'll be able to save up over the summer too. And I think by the end of this summer, let's see, camp hosting ends October 15th. By then, I should be caught up on my expenses and maybe get a chance to start getting ahead again. That'll be exciting. But I think I can afford a trip in the meantime. And actually, this mission trip was totally funded because the ladies that were camping by me found out I was doing the mission trip, and they threw me some cash, and then another friend of mine threw me some cash when she came up to see for the trip too. So it got full. My gas was fully funded to come on this trip, which was a big relief because I really wanted to do it and I didn't have enough. So I'm actually considering the Calexico trip also. See, I haven't looked at my budget yet. I don't want to pre-spend stuff either, though. Well, if I'm taking this trip, I'm probably going to get the ticket at the beginning of the month. Looks purpley on the video. We are getting some pretty sky. I didn't totally miss everything. This reminds me of when we were streaming the sunset over the church in Wilhoit, and how that the cross on there and everything had a glow. I'll have to go back and look at them. That was really pretty streaming there. We'll find out when we get here. We might get some pretty good stuff. We'll find out. Oh, I forgot I was playing the game. It's standing there. Yep, I have a potion. I forgot to send it. Here we go. That's why I turned the TTS on, so I can remember I'm playing. I get so distracted. I can't even find my orientation. I finally figured out how to find our meeting room with no problem. And now, today, I finally buckled down how to find the laundry room, which is actually right across from the meeting room. But I've got that one down. I'm not even gonna play. You want to play Mental Breakdown today? I'm tired. Tired. Ew. Oh my gosh, I forgot. We're getting some pretty colors though. I wish I could show the game, but I don't have any more StreamYard hours. I probably should have went on to Restream. I gotta pay attention to the stream more. What you hear in the background is my game, which I cannot put on the screen because I'm not on StreamYard right now. Well, I'm gonna focus on the stream. I'll talk to you later. Oh. Wow, look at all the birdie colors. Okay, so we didn't miss all the fun. If there was an event in the game today, I would have streamed from the laptop and just done a game, but there isn't. And I'm not prepared to do the Jackbox games yet. I have to go get everything updated on the computers, which I'll probably do after the stream. Just start updating all the games and the computer programs I'm going to need. Because not being able to get on this phone to stream reminded me that I need to update all that. So how's everybody doing? I cannot see the chat right this second. Jeff from California. What's the outside temperature? Let me see. It is... Sorry, I just found the chat. It just appeared. It's 48 here in Tucson, Tucson. Sing a song? Nah, you don't want me to sing. But I can put the music back on. I'm not sure why it was stopped. Oh, because I was messaging my friend and got distracted. I'm sorry, everybody. Alright, so I'm canceling my trip idea. I'm not setting myself up again. Look how pretty. Alright, so I think, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Oh, there's already streamers who do games on Wednesdays. I'll have to double check. But I'm thinking, if I get everything updated and stuff, we could do a Jackbox game for a little bit tomorrow. If I get it done. Just kind of check during the day and see if there's a post about a stream, and then you'll know if I was able to get it updated or not. I'm going to shut off that TTS since I can't show what's going on. There we go. There's probably a way to zoom in, but I don't remember how it was. Why is it blurry-ish? It's trying to focus now. Oh, I gave it the wrong thing to focus on? Let's see if that fixed it. There. Focus now. I don't think that's any better. Whatever. So, I don't know if E-Rep's around or not, or if he's going to check this later, but I don't know if you want to do your favorite game. Was it Quiplash? Let's see, we could do Quiplash, or we could do the other. There's two other ones we could do. I hope everybody's doing fine. I'm in Tucson, Arizona. And it's 48 degrees out. We're going down to 36 tonight. Our high was 56, but it feels warmer. I'm running around in a t-shirt. Well, I guess we were working inside. Tomorrow it's only getting to 50 and it's going to be cloudy all day, but I don't have to worry about my solar power right now because I'm on shore power. So it's kind of nice to be able to just not worry about running power out. I can run my laptop, play my game, watch some movies. It's nice. I think I got into the habit of going to sleep as soon as the sun went down at Quartzsite because I didn't have a signal to... Oh, I should talk closer to the phone. I was going to sleep as soon as the sun went down in Quartzsite because I didn't have a signal to watch movies, play game, nothing. So now I have a signal. I could stay up, but I got up at 2 o'clock this morning, fell back to sleep, got up 10 minutes before the meeting and had to make a run for it. Turn on the lights. There we go. Yeah, maybe turn on the lights. And then I have one that's a black light, makes everything glow, which to me says UV. I think that kills germs. I'm gonna have to research that. I'm kind of curious. So if anybody's new, I kind of like to visit with people on my streams. If you'd like to say hi, howdy, let me know where you're from, what your weather's like, any questions. Or you can just tune in and listen to the music and watch the sunset colors. The lights are kicking on around the buildings. I'm getting some glow. But I think it'll hold up. Just put it by the door where all the cold air is. Works. And then I'll pack it tomorrow. Getting it packed. Oh, what the heck? Something on my blanket, like I sat on something. What? It's a good thing we got laundry machines here too. How do you keep warm? I have on my propane stove, I have a heating can. If you look up propane stove heating can, it's I put that on the stove and that produces the heat. And the can helps disperse it better. I put a stovetop fan on top of that. And no, you don't see me. We're looking at the sunset right now. I could bring it in if you don't want to look at the sunset anymore. I guess I could. It's about time to bring it in anyway. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to set it up right. Okay, you're looking inside my house. Check it out. The blue's from the lighting. So that's the foot end of my sofa, my bed, my dresser, my kitchen stuff. Then I got medications, my medicine cabinet in the corner, the mystery machine. There's my stove that I well, right now I'm using electric heat because I'm on shore power. So you can see the electric heater down there a little bit with the rice cooker. It's a mess. I made dinner and didn't put it away yet. So there's more kitchen stuff. Now we're coming to my laptop. And ta-da! I've been around the country twice in the last 2 years. All right, let me see if I can reverse the camera. There we go. Ta-da! Can I change the orientation? No, let's not do that because then everybody's got a weird orientation on their video. Let me try to set it up in here. Sorry. Oh, it doesn't want to. Okay, there we go. Now, how far east have you gone? I have been to Pennsylvania, D.C. The convoy that went through like 3 years ago, I was on that. So that was one trip around the country. Then I went on a trip to return an ambulance to a family. I'm a gypsy. I'm a nomad. I've been living nomadically since 2017, December. I started in a 4-room tent with the pup tent. Then I built a Coroplast camper that was about half the size of this. It was 3.5 by 7.5, and it's 3.5 tall. I'm sitting on the floor. And yeah. I built this one maybe 3 years ago. All my years are getting muddy. I don't know how long I'm doing anything anymore. What's the favorite state I visited? I don't know. I moved to Arizona. I've been traveling all my life. I've camping and traveling. My dad was a pilot. So I moved to my favorite state. So Arizona is kind of where I like to hang out most of the time. And I like Arizona because it's sunny and it's only a 2 to 3 hour drive to a different climate. Go up to the mountains. Are coming to California soon. Actually, if I can get money for the Calexico mission trip, I mean, that'll be the closest I get to California right now. I just came from California. I went from Wisconsin straight to California. I was there right before Thanksgiving, and we left right after Christmas. And then I went to Quartzsite, and then I went here. Alaska, no. I'm not willing to take that kind of trip all by myself. So, no, Alaska's out. I have been to Alaska. I've been to Anchorage, Alaska. I've actually been to the zoo in Anchorage, Alaska. long time ago. I'm not even going to say how long ago. My dad was a pilot, and I traveled for free until I was 21. We did a lot of traveling that way. We also did camping and traveling. We did a road trip to the canyon, stuff like that. I'm folding this curtain, putting up my other one, if you're wondering what the heck I'm doing. Military brat? Nope, my dad was just a pilot. We stayed at I grew up in the same house. We had a trailer when I was born. We lived in the trailer next door to the house. It was my grandfather's house. And then when I was about 4 or 5, we moved into the house, and my grandfather moved into the mobile home. And that's where I grew up. Same place all my life. Well, we did have an apartment when I was first born, but I don't remember any of that. I have been married and I have children, and I'm not talking about my children. Things changed lately. Yes, I have family in Arizona, but yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to comb my hair after the shower. There we go. I do have family in Arizona. Most of my family's in Pennsylvania, though. I keep forgetting. I'm looking at my laptop because that's usually what I'm streaming from, but I started it on the phone because of the sunset. Besides YouTube, what do I... Actually, YouTube, I don't do YouTube for a living. I do YouTube for visiting and socializing. It's just a visiting stream. I'm actually on TikTok too, and I need to do one of these on TikTok, and I haven't. It's not as many people stop by and chat with you on TikTok as they do here. You get a lot more views, but people don't talk as much. I am disabled. I have the mental, combination of mental and physical, that I can work maybe a seasonal job or 2 a year, up to 20 hours. After that, I'm losing it. I do what I can, and I've been camp hosting is what I've been doing. I guess you can call that a living. I get a nice little camp spot to hook up to and get to hang out with people, be physically active. It's kind of nice. Fishing, I did a lot of fishing last year because I hosted in Wisconsin. And I got to do a lot of fishing. It was fun. Finally. How do you get your mail? I pay for a mailbox service most of the time. Right now, because I came down from Wisconsin, there's so many things. I went 3 months with no income in Wisconsin too. They kept trying to say I was still working, and I told them I don't work anything except seasonal jobs. And it was crazy. So I had 3 months of no income, and then I came down from Wisconsin, had to pay directly for quartzite, and so I'm just really kind of broke right now. And then the mission trip I did, but that got funded. The people camping right next to me gave me some cash because they found out I was doing a mission trip. So it got funded. But yeah, that's how I get my mail. I usually pay. That's what I'm on. Disability. I have to tell them every time I'm in another county. So if I didn't camp host, then I would have to, and this is what I've done before, is every 2 weeks in the summer when I move is have to tell them if I'm in another county. And I had to keep repeating it over and over and over again. People are like, you don't have to tell them everything. I'm not taking any risk. So I tell them every little dime I have in. I tell them every probation. No, why would I have a probation? I have no criminal background. What am I checking? Oh, Social Security office to get medical. They can only give you medical in the county you are residing in, so I have to call the Social Security. And if I'm not camped in Maricopa County, I have to tell them what county I'm camped in so they can mess up my medical for me. And they mess it up regularly because every time I have to start on a new insurance, I have to get new providers. And it takes 6 weeks. If you're lucky to get into a specialist, I have to see a heart specialist on a regular basis now. But yeah. So that's frustrating part about Nomad is if I wasn't on the supplemental kind of Social Security, I would have more money and it wouldn't matter where my medical was coming from. But since I'm not on regular Social Security, I was never able to work long enough. I'm on the supplemental. It's kind of like more of a welfare program. So the medical I'm getting is the Medicaid or access that's in the area. I know I'm fiddling with everything around me. I'm sorry, I don't know what to do with myself. I've been active all day. Wait, I'm not going to lie for anything. First off, there's an audience. Second off, I don't think I need to be dishonest because the system is not beneficial enough. I just make it work. That's all. Oh, well, thanks for visiting and chatting with me. I love when people visit. That's why I do these, is because I want people to visit, chat with. What I want from my journey. I don't know. What makes me happy is serving other people. I don't like to sit around and take care of my own stuff. I don't want to sit there and worry about making myself happy. It's easier, better to give than to receive, right? Yes, I have been blessed with some awesome hair. I used to have to color it. Well, I thought I had to color it. And then I couldn't afford to, and it started growing out, and people are like, oh, look at that hair. And I'm like, well, why am I paying to color it if people like it? So I don't do anything with it. It's a wash and go. I cut it. That's about it. I call it sun-bleached gray. When it's wet, you can see how gray it is. But I'm out in the sun a lot. When I'm not out in the sun, you'll start to see some like yellow tones and more grays. But if I'm out in the sun, it's more white. I'm not used to sitting in chairs. I'm used to sitting like Indians, I guess. I don't know. And it's clean. I just showered today. Well, I didn't shampoo the hair. I'm only shampooing it once a week because when I camp hosted in Wisconsin, we dumped the ashes out of a bucket into the fire pit and they fly everywhere. Oh. So my hair was coated in ash every day and I had to wash it with shampoo to get the ash out because the ash would have been worse than the shampoo. So it is all straw-like, and I'm down to washing it once a week no matter how icky it feels to get it to recover. I have been working on for the last 3 years getting down to just trying to get it down to just water. I am at a church parking lot that's set up for nomads that come seasonally to help with repairs and stuff around the facilities. And it's a church that has a lot of community services they provide. They have apartments, they have programs. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. So those leggings would make cool tribal style tattoos. Oh, yeah. I do leggings because I can pack like 20 pair in a drawer. If I do jeans, I can get 2 pair in. So I do leggings. I just layer stuff. If it's cold out, I'll do 2 pair. Why not? And if anybody is interested in a mission style agency for nomads, if you have your own camper, you don't have to be a full-time nomad. I'm finding out some of these aren't full-time nomads. Sorry about that. It's Methodist Nomads is what it's called. And they do a background check and everything, and you get clearance, and you work 4 days a week, about 6 hours. I think it's 6. And the other 3 days are your own. And they have 3-week mission trips. It's really fun. So it's called Methodist Nomads. If you Google it, you can find it if you're interested in getting involved. They have it all over the country. In fact, this area here has less trips than the other areas like North Carolina and Tennessee and Florida. State of Washington has a few. So yeah, it's all over the country. If you like camping and working, that's one way to do things. You can see my little quartzite thing here. I've actually been hitting up their food bank for food. My finances got really tight. I am so not used to having them so tight, but I made a choice for Wisconsin, and it just drained me, like at least twice totally drained me out. But it's over, and I'm back to where I can afford to live again. But I got called to Camp Host up there, and I'm like, I can't afford the trip, or I'd have been up there. I really liked camp hosting up there. Quartzite has bug and rodent issues. Like what kind of bug? It has the rats will chew your wiring out if you don't keep it lit or put some things in your vehicle to deter them. They'll eat the wiring because your wiring in your vehicle is made of vegetable oil. But as far as bugs, we barely even have flies. I don't know what bugs there would be unless people were passing bed bugs around. That's not, I don't like go in and out of people's houses. I don't know, so I don't know. Like soy oil? Yep. So they chew up the wiring in their campers too. My camper is a micro camper I built. I have tape lights, but the wiring I have is just extensions from my solar, which is on my truck to my camper. I normally didn't put things up there. That's really starting to bug me now. It's normally just nice and clean and pretty. I'll probably put it back up later. Purdue what? Okay, we retracted the message. But I read it out loud. It's too late now. It exists. I closed the game. I didn't pay attention to it. I was too busy talking. I guess I'll stream for about 7 more minutes, making an even hour. So, if anybody likes to play game like Jackbox games or anything, I stream those sometimes, and I have a pretty good signal, so I'm thinking of doing it while I'm down here. How much is gas here? Under $3. I drove past the Phoenix Valley, and they were still up over 3 something, and I'm like, we're not getting gas there. But I paid $2.80 something in Quartzite, or outside of Quartzite. No, it was in Quartzite when I fueled up before coming here. Where are you at, Jeff? And how much is gas where you're at? You're up in, I think I know who you are. That's right, you're in California. Now I remember where I know you from. I don't even know if you're still on the app anymore for me. I took a lot of people out. Yep. Now I remember. Yep. I took a lot of people out of the app that weren't talking. I'm like, whatever. But when I'm at courtside, I'm only half an hour away from Blythe. I don't know if that's a good place to want to be close to. But my friend that I was staying with when I was in California when we first talked, she's near Yosemite at Course Gold. I don't know if you remember that or not. I don't know. Camping I could, well, if I'm camp hosting, I can't like just take off and go on a vacation. But I could have went camping at Yosemite over the summer too. There's so many options. I don't think that's my coffee I was drinking. That one seems cold. Sorry about that shot. I climb around in here. Okay, I don't have any good coffee. You've never been to Yosemite? It's as pathetic as me going to Quartzsite for how many how many years in a row, and never taking the time to go do what I love the most, going to look at all the floor plans in the campers. I've walked through the big tent one year, but I have never taken the time to go through all the campers, and I love doing that stuff. So I can't comprehend what's wrong with me either. You know what's really cool down here? I don't know. What's cool down here is they have the biosphere. And I want to find out if I can do a stream from the biosphere. So that's kind of costly. I don't know. We shall see. What is that? I hate to tell you, but the comment came so late. I don't even know. Oh, the RV shows in Quartzsite, Arizona? The big tent is the giant tent where they put all the vendors, like the camper repairs, the places looking for camp hosts. And in fact, they have a lot of places looking for paying camp host jobs at that thing. But they call it the big tent because it's a giant tent. And they put all the little vendors for the event in there. The bias thing? Well, now I'm really confused. Bias. You're talking to somebody with really bad memory. It's taken me 2 days here to figure out where the showers are and keep remembering where the building is. I keep walking the wrong way. Oh, the biosphere. Here, I'll type in what it is and you can look it up. I've been to it once, and it is really cool. Look it up. It's really cool. It used to be a live-in project, which would have been something I could have had fun doing. Okay. I figure if I get a date down here, that'll be one place I can go. And then I have some friends down closer to Green Valley that I'm probably going down to see this weekend. I haven't seen them since the convoy. I cannot wait. Jay and Susan, I can't wait. My first 2 nights on the convoys, I hung out with those two. I cannot wait to see them. So I don't know if I'm going Friday or Saturday yet, but they said they're putting on a party because their friend Wendy's coming to visit. And I'm like, I don't know about how much of a party I'll be up for it, but okay, well, it is 7 p.m. and I'm not set up to do a game stream or anything. I just basically wanted to get on there and do the sunset because I keep promising them and got to start sometime. Got on there a little late, but we did it. So I'm going to end the stream, and I may do the sunrise in the morning. I may do a TikTok gaming stream. Not sure which I'm going to do, or if I even stay awake to do one. We shall find out. Stay tuned. All right. I am silly. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining.